What's happening, YouTube? Coil Commander here. We're at Audobon Park. I'm going to check in this treat area here, see if I can find any jewelry. The rings I've found previously were on the other side of that complex, at the soccer field complex and the baseball complex. But they do a lot of parties here, birthday parties and such on the weekends. So I'm going to see if I can't find something. It's cooled off quite a bit, but it's still a beautiful sunny day. It rained briefly last night, and that's a good thing when you're dealing with this Texas clay. So I've been here about an hour and I've done nothing but pull tabs and bottle tops. I've hammered this park, but I know there's a lot more here because I hammered it with an old Discovery 1000. First decent signal. Got nickel there. Had a dime in there too. There it is, right there. Okay, so we pinpointed it. We'll do a full dig on this one. We pinpointed it in here. Now, this doesn't mean it's a dime, that's for sure. It could be anything in this real junky part of the picnicking area. Matter of fact, I kicked it off, whatever it was, probably. Hope that wasn't what it was. That's like a whippet. Yeah. Let's see here if I'm still getting anything on this. That's what it was, folks. Over there's my nickel still, and that's probably a pull tab over here. We'll clear off the top. I love this little tattletale pinpointer here. Yeah, it's a squirrel's pecan nut. There it is. Old weathered, bent pull tab. I may be heading over to the other side. I'm going to do a little bit more right in this area right here, and then I'm out of here. I'll go back to the soccer field. Check this out, an 81D penny at like 4 inches. Wow, I've dug Wheaties at 2 inches. That guy really went down a ways. He must have did some dirt work here. Oh well, that's a lot better than a pull tab or a whippet. I'm getting another dime signal at 6 inches right in here, so the tattletale here won't work on it, but I'm going to dig down a little bit and retry the tattletale, and I'll show you what I find. Well, it was a dime. It wasn't quite 6 inches, is about, 3.5, 4 inches here. Still in the hole. No, it's not a dime, it's a penny. I thought it was a dime. Alright, let's see, how old is this one? I better check that hole again. It's another 81D. Wow. 81 was a good year out here, I guess. Let's see here. Put that in my pocket. Another million of those and I'll be rich. Nope. Nothing else. Nothing in the surrounding strata. Alright, well, 9 cents lighter than what it said, but hey, at least it was a coin. Alright, here we have our first nickel signal today. That wasn't a pull tab, but actually a nickel. And it was about 3 inches down. It's a 1989D. Pretty brown, pretty crusty. Alright folks, I just dug that nickel I showed you right here. Next signal, I brushed the, it was nickel again, I brushed the leaves back, and look at what I'm seeing peeking at me. I don't know if it's real yet or what it is, but if it's ringing nickel, a good chance it's gold. Look at that. Oh my. It is a ring. It's not an earring. It's a ring. No way. This ain't happening, dude. This ain't happening to me. 3 rings in 4 hunts. Get out of town. It's gold. It's gold. I'm going to say 14K. Let me see if I can hold the camera with the bottom of my hand here and clean it out right quick for y'all. No way. I was about to leave and go to the soccer field because I wanted to see if I could find more. Let's see here, what does that say? It says, oh golly, it's hard to clean it out. I think it says 18K. I'll have to look at the loop. My eyes aren't as good as they used to be. But check that out, man. Awesome. I am stoked. This Ace 250 is incredible, man. I need to send my videos to Ace or to Garrett and see if they'll buy them from me, man, for advertising. This little tattletale didn't even get employed on that one. Alright. Wow. Let's throw it down here. I'll show you the signal. Put it right back where I found it. Get this other metal back. I'll show you the signal that I actually got on it. See that? Solid, man. Just nickel, nickel, nickel. Going a little bit towards the foil, but nickel. So that's why I'm digging all these pull tabs, man. Right there. Because gold and junk sound the same. Alright, well, very happy Coil Commander. Going to sign off for now. I'm going to detect a little bit longer, but I'm pretty happy. We'll talk at you later. Here's another Deep Lincoln. It appears to be, I'm not taking it out yet. See the imprint? Yeah, it's a memorial. 77D. It was way on down there, about 5, almost 6 inches. Oh well. You know, I can't complain. Finding a lot of gold. And much like the late, or actually, is he dead? I think Wilt Chamberlain's still alive, but much like the great Wilt Chamberlain, I haven't, you know, drilled a hole that I haven't enjoyed, so I'm gonna keep digging. There it is. It's a nickel. Better than a pull tab. 99, I think. It's awful brown. I'll pull a date off it at the house. What's happening, YouTube? Coil Commander here. Here's the booty from today's hunts. As you can see, I did get that ring home and cleaned it up. It is a 14 karat women's ring. 14 karat gold. Nope, not gold filled. Gold. Look at that thing. Very nice. Third gold ring. First one was an 18K, then I found a 10K, and now I've found a 14K. So I've got a trifecta on the K here. A couple nickels, a dime, old piece of barbed wire, a bunch of pennies, some copper, some zinc, an old nail, some pull tab, even an old pull tab from like the mid 1970s before they went to this smaller one in the 80s. An old 1980s Coca-Cola metal twist off from a bottle of Coca-Cola. I remember those. The letter A, this was Sesame Street, it'd be our letter of the day. An old Texas twist off from the 80s. I remember these too. They were on, I believe, light beer. And some other pieces of cat. This one's really old. It's really chewed up. This one here, I don't know what it is. I think it's a Mountain Dew or something. But of course, the find of the day, that ring. So I'm pretty pumped up. 4 hunts, 3 gold rings. I'm ready to get back out. Unfortunately, the sun went down, so I had to call it a day. Well, thanks for watching all my videos, and as always, stay thirsty, my friends. The gold's out there. You just gotta find it.